What up, YouTube? T-Movies here. Now, 2019 was a decent year for comic films, but 2020 looks like it's going to be even better. So I decided to do my top 8 anticipated comic movies of next year. Now, there's some really interesting stuff to look forward to. There's stuff from Marvel. There's stuff from DC. I mean, there's even something from Valiant Comic, which didn't really make much movies based on Valiant Comics anymore, but anyway, with that being said, here's my top 8 anticipated comic book movies of next year. Alright, coming in at number 8, I'm adding this lower because God knows if this movie's still even going to come out next year. Number 8 is going to be New Mutants. Alright, I really still have no idea what this movie is yet. Like, the trailer has literally, I'm not kidding. The trailer for New Mutants has been out since, I believe since 2016 or 17, around those two. So the trailer's been around for a while, and it's been getting pushed back, and I mean, the movie was supposed to come out like in 2018, then it was supposed to come out this year, then I think it was also supposed to come out in 2017 as well. I mean, oh boy, these actors will probably be old and gray by the time this movie comes out. Like, I'm not even kidding, I mean...
Oh god. Too drunk for this.
I mean, poor Maisie Williams will probably be having a Game of Thrones reunion by the time this movie comes out. Like, I'm still looking forward for it because really that trailer that got released was a pretty decent trailer. But you know they've been doing like lots of reshoots and like even some of the cast members don't even know what's going on with this movie. So yeah, I'm still looking for it because it's something like a totally different comic book X-Men thing. It's an X-Men horror film. And you've got Anna Taylor-Joy, Maisie Williams, dude from Stranger Things, Charlie Heaton, Antonio Banderas is supposed to be in this. So I'm still looking forward for it, just I'm still very cautious of it. And because the last time we had an X-Men movie was Dark Phoenix, and yeah, look how that turned out. So hopefully this will be... Fingers crossed it'll be good, and hopefully fingers crossed it'll be as good as Dark Phoenix. So, ooh, boy. Anyway, now coming in at number 7 is actually a film based on a Valiant comic, and that is Bloodshot. Now, I wasn't really sure if I was even going to add this to my list, because Valiant's not really that... Like, I think Valiant is a popular comic book, version. I mean, they aren't as big as, like, let's say Marvel or DC or anything, but, Valiant, they had some comic book stuff that lots of people know of, and Bloodshot, I think, literally sounds cool. I mean, it stars Vin Diesel as Ray Garrison, who's this slain mobster who is like reanimated with superpowers, and it stars Vin Diesel as the lead role. Eiza Gonzalez, dude from Outlander is in this. You got Guy Pearce. Some really good cast members are in this. And we're supposed to be, by the way, I think we're supposed to be getting a trailer sometime this month. I mean, we should get a trailer pretty soon because the movie comes out in February. So I'm pretty positive we're going to be getting a trailer down the line. But, I mean, New York Comic Con is beginning, and maybe they'll probably drop it, like, surprise us and drop a trailer around New York Comic Con. Who knows? But, yeah, and Vin Diesel, I mean, stuff outside of his major franchise, like Fast and Furious and all, doesn't always work. I mean, remember that Babylon AD he did? That was not so good. Then he also did Last Witch Hunter. I like The Pacifier, but yeah, some of his like his non-major Fast and Furious films just don't usually work that great. So hopefully Bloodshot will be the one that could probably work, because this literally sounds cool. Alright. Now, coming in at number 6, I'm still not 100% sure if this is really coming out next year or not, but they have an entire Sony film set for October, so maybe it's going to come out next year. Who knows? Number 6 is Venom 2. Now, I thought the first Venom was just okay. I mean, it had loads of problems, but I thought it just was okay. But I'm actually excited for Venom 2. Because this time you're going to get Woody Harrelson as Carnage. I mean, Woody Harrelson is going to be an awesome Carnage. You've got Andy Serkis directing. Yet again, last time he directed a movie was that Mowgli film. But he also did that one with Andrew Garfield in it, Breathe. So there's that. but I'm still not 100% sure if it's really going to come out next year or not. But they're like Sony says that they're targeting for a 2020 release, so maybe it'll still be on board next year. But I'm kind of really looking for it. Getting Tom Hardy back. You got Michelle Williams is coming back. Really curious to see who else they're going to get cast in this. So anyway, coming in at number 5. Now this is really officially set for next year, and it's another Spider-Man spin-off, and that is Morbius. Now, granted, I think Morbius is going to be PG-13, which, I mean, isn't, like, Morbius is supposed to be like a R-rated character, so I'm not sure how a PG-13 Morbius is going to work, but it's supposed to have Jared Leto as a famed vampire, Michael Morbius. It's supposed to have Tyrese Gibson is supposed to be in this.
Trade Bitcoin?
Also, Jared Harris is also supposed to be in this, so yeah, got some interesting cast for Morbius, and I've been really looking forward to see what Morbius is going to look like in live action form. And Morbius has always been a really cool character. Like that's probably one of my favorite Spider-Man villains there is. Maybe next to Green Goblin, Doctor Octopus, and Morbius is an awesome villain. So cannot wait to see how great Jared Leto's going to do. And Jared Leto is no stranger for the comic genre because, of course, he played Joker in Suicide Squad. God knows if we're ever going to see him as Joker again, but anyway. Coming in at number 4, this is going to be unpopular, but coming in at number 4 is Birds of Prey. Now, I'm really looking forward for this. You got Margot Robbie coming back as Harley Quinn. Like, I really quite loved Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn portrayal. You're supposed to get Juicy Smollett's sister.
I'm sure Tanya would have
Janae Smollett Bell. She's playing Black Canary. You're supposed to have Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Huntress. Rose Perez is in this as Renee Montoya. You got Ewan McGregor coming as Black Mask. That's gonna be a pretty cool villain there. I simply cannot wait for Birds of Prey. And that trailer that got released, I got a kick out of that trailer. It literally made me even more pumped for this, and cannot wait to see Birds of Prey. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be any good. I mean, it could come out and just be flat out terrible. But I'm kind of intrigued by it, so hopefully it'll be good. Alright, coming in at number 3 is going to Black Widow. Now, we've been kind of really anticipating a Black Widow spinoff, but this, honestly, this is going to be takes place before Endgame. And the villain in this is supposed to be Taskmaster. That's going to be pretty cool. Rumor has it that Tony Stark is supposed to be in this. We got Scarlett Johansson coming back as a Black Widow. David Harbour, who really needs a superhero hit after Hellboy, he's in this. You got Rachel Weisz, Florence Pugh's in this. I mean, you got some really interesting cast members in Black Widow, and they released like a trailer at Comic-Con, which they haven't really dropped that trailer online yet. So, but I heard that that the Black Widow trailer was pretty great. Wait, was it Comic-Con or D23? I remember they dropped the trailer for Black Widow at some convention, but yeah, I cannot wait till we actually get a trailer. My prediction: we're going to get a trailer by maybe December. Because Disney has Star Wars Last Jedi coming out, or not Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker coming out. So I'm pretty sure the trailer for Black Widow is going to be released in December. Hopefully, I'm right. Alright, now coming in at number 2 is another Marvel film, and that is also The Eternals. The Eternals, I don't even know much about The Eternals, but I kind of wiki them. These literally look like some interesting characters. I mean, it's where these the saga of the Eternals is a race of immortal beings who lived on Earth and shaped in its history and civilization. You've got some cast members in this. You've got Angelina Jolie is in this. 2 Game of Thrones actor Richard Madden and Kit Harington are in this. Gemma Chan from Captain Marvel fame is in this. Camille Nanjiani, Brian Tyree Henry. Got some really great cast members in the Eternals, and cannot wait to see. I think it literally sounds cool. They showed some like still arts, casting the costumes. They all look really cool. I'm really intrigued by Eternals, and I mean this could probably be next year's Guardians of the Galaxy, where these characters like lots of people never heard of and all, and it sounds dumb, but the film might actually end up being awesome. I mean, it's from the director of the writer, Chloe Zhao. So, I mean, just think, we got like literally 2 MCU movies next year directed by a female director. I think that's pretty cool right there. Alright, now number 1, my anticipated comic book movie of next year goes to Wonder Woman 1984. Now, I quite liked the first Wonder Woman. I didn't love it as most people did, but I really got a kick out of the first Wonder Woman. And so when they announced that they were going to do a sequel, I was kind of really intrigued by it. And you got Gal Gadot coming back as Wonder Woman. You got Kristen Wiig playing the villain Cheetah. I'm really curious to see how good she'll do as Cheetah. You've got Patty Jenkins is coming back to direct. Chris Pine is in this. This takes place in 1984. I always love me a good movie that takes place in the 80s. You know, the poster that got released looked pretty cool. I mean, it looked pretty badass there. You know, I cannot wait for Wonder Woman 1984. I mean, I don't know if it'll be as good as the first Wonder Woman, but hopefully it'll be decent and probably and hopefully Gal Gadot's acting will be slightly better this time around. I mean, Gal Gadot's okay, but her acting's not really the best. Hopefully Wonder Woman 1984 she'll really surprise us like more, because I think she's a great Wonder Woman. And what Patty Jenkins did with getting like a person who's not really that big of it, like that great of an actress, and like getting her to play Wonder Woman well, I simply cannot wait for this. So hopefully Wonder Woman 1984 will be great, and I think it's going to be the highest grossing movie of next year. Like, if it's great, obviously. But alright. That's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. Number 10, New Mutants. Number 8, New Mutants. 7, Bloodshot. 6, Venom 2. 5, Morbius. 4, Birds of Prey. 3, Black Widow. 2, The Eternals. 1, Wonder Woman 1984. Now, let me go ahead and leave it to you guys. What are some of your anticipated comic book movies of next year? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Team Movie signing off.